Solid Hill TDS, J Leo, Hitchhikers, check. I'ma spit fire and propane. Keep a little baggie of some veggies, your romaine. Zombie ass bitch tryna eat up the whole brain. While this bummy ass nigga still asking for more change. Get your taste buds lit, popping right under your tongue. Lighting up a sharp strain, feel like it's chopping your lungs. Smoke another leaf to the head, feeling like Danny Phantom. Got a medicine jar in my car full of zany samples. Running with the factions when my rations getting low. Get down on the floor, blood races like I'm whipping blow. Shit show for show, I don't know, I just release and go. Can't hear what you're saying, this sweet too loud and you're speaking low. Johnny smoking haze in a blaze, I got heat to throw. Then I'm let the heater flow and send it to the heat below. Think it's a game, I pick the date before you let them roll. Think I'm insane, but from the start I never had control. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale of the moonlight? Have you ever laid with a demon with the flames by your bedside? Smoking the air, sipping on spirits, get the mood right, get the crew hype. Middle fingers to the blue lights, dancing on your grave while I gaze into the moonlight.
Rolling through the city, heart is empty, but I'm feeling frisky, knowing I can make it even though these niggas want it in me. Got some rolling papers and some bitches, yeah, we getting litty, feeling out of place. Fuck it, I got my niggas with me. We on a long road, smoking trees and bagging hoes. Love is faded, I'm jaded, consequences are never told. Running out of characters, the real me is getting old. Facing the facade, 50 shades, and I fall below. I'm on some new shit, underworld a new bitch. Your loose lips tangle you up, I guess this news fits. I do this, spitting some fire in F doom hits. The sun god bringing some light, now watch your mood switch. Hieroglyphs when writing scripts, namaste but conquering. Conjuring some spirits in the valleys where they die and quit. Just a gladiator on a righteous tip, still sharp and steel, but I'm colder than the Arctic gets.
Hard in the motherfucking paint. What's up, world? What's up, world? It's your boy, welcome more in the beauty. AKA, y'all know this deal. No day no more. There's a brother trying to get these endorsement deals. I ain't trying to lose nothing. Other cats is out here just endorsement deals. I'm trying to get some. Cheers, y'all. All that my day look gets better and better. Every day. How y'all doing out there today, world? How y'all doing? Another lovely day to be alive. Sports, of course. Y'all know what this song was, the intro song. Shout out to my guy 40, aka Simon Hill, and then the homie J Leo. See you scrolling on the bottom of the screen. That's where they are at. Check them out on YouTube, Hitchhikers page. They'll put it down. Hip hop. Speaking of underground hip hop, I also got to shout out my man Jarrell. Y'all go check him out. Unreleased demo, Money Hungry 2. That joint finally came in the mail. So shout out to my man Jarrell. That's the business card. Y'all go check him out. His YouTube is ATA Jarrell JERELLZ. I'll put it up in the description, but that's my guy right there out of New York. Me and him, good friend. Shout out Dr. Mitchell. He's a funny guy. Makes great hot sauce too. I'm waiting for him to make some more. What's up with this guy Dr. Mitchell? Not making any more hot sauce. We need to snap out of it because I need that Chipotle hot sauce. That's okay. AKA DJ Spike Studley. Shout out to this guy. I'm just going up to the website, y'all. www.I.O.W.119.com. As we get all the information at I.O.W. the network related to the I.O.W. sports show that you're watching right now, which is on late at night, the other night hours. Of course, the day stream is Monday and Thursday this weekend. check those pages for sure. They're on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, the I.O.W podcast, the granddaddy that started all of this I.O.W network. Always catch those episodes Friday. Decent. And then of course we got Philip Riddick, on Bot, Betty Cooks, L. Jeffrey, and we got more material. I'm telling you, more material. It's bananas. We didn't do it, and we've been trying so hard that we're finally we are a Apple user at an iPhone, part of the Apple School. I am anyway, the Apple Crew or Buzz people. Go on over to your store right now and download the I.O.W network right now. Up is functioning, working, it is there. I'm telling you, we are making more moves. No worries, saying some people and my Android people, I'll let you go. We got the app coming. It's coming. All right. Be patient. Be on leeway. No worries. We ain't gonna leave y'all out. Save the best for last. Yeah, get all these iPhone, Apple chumps out the way first. They nag a lot. Get them out. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to talk some sports for real. But we are going to start the show off with Wild Card Mars top play of the night coming from your boy, John Morant. I don't know if you guys saw it in the middle of the game with the Atlanta Hawks. Anderson gave him a hoop off the glass. And John Morant came with the yoke. Fast break. So they always gonna show out a little bit. Floss a little bit. But we gonna get this show off with this clip. Top player of the night. Coming to you guys with this John Morant. So what you do, young fella?
So Valanciunas, and now a steal by Kyle.
Uh-oh.
Yeah!
Have fun, Grizzly. Have some fun.
Oh, my goodness. Grizzlies have turned it up to 11 here in the quarter. And they lead it by 21.
Show the replay. Do it.
I mean, their level of play. John Morant got it
There we
started
go.
with his
There we
attacks
go.
of the basket.
Nice
here,
steal.
great defense
Nice
again.
travel.
Why not?
That looked like a
A
travel.
little funky.
But Yoakum, get the chick.
For Kyle
Damn.
Anderson, his second
That
steal
looked
of
like
the
a travel
game.
like mud.
we were talking at halftime and said
But
whichever one of these teams
nonetheless,
settles in on the defensive side
Holla at
would
the
be able
boy
to take
John
control.
Morant.
Well, the Grizzlies came out of the locker room with a defensive mindset and an attack
Holla at
mindset on
the
the
boy
offensive
John
end,
Morant.
which
Look
has
at
led
him.
to them being
Do it
able to
again
push
one
this
time.
lead out to 21 from 3 at the half.
The
That didn't look like a
reaction of the
travel to
bench
y'all.
And one of the earlier angles is just
Oh, the bench go
Wow.
crazy. I love it.
They are just
I
having
love
fun.
it.
They
I
are
love
they
it.
are having fun, and that's
I
what
love
fun and execution leads to wins.
I love it. I love it. So there y'all go. That was that wild card top play of the night. Boy John Morant catching the hoop upside your head, assist hoop upside your head with the alley-oop off the glass from your man Anderson. He got away with the trap. I don't care what nobody say. That boy went from all the way from South Central LA, man, all the way over to there, Miami, Florida. He went to the Keys with all that travel. That boy. Come on, y'all saw that, right? Like, of course, I'm dapping Jesus, and I done already got my Hail Mary grades, So, I know I'm up there, but I know I ain't crazy. I saw that. That looked like a traveler. That looked like your boy. Literally, you know. But it's the ref's fault, man. They be letting these cats get away with damn near all the travel in the world that they get. So I don't even, you know, they can't even. That's like defining what's a catch in the NFL. Man. They don't know what the hell a catch is no more in the NFL. They don't even know what traveling is. But you know, I'm just being silly. You know, let's take a look at some of these NBA scores. I actually got who's playing right now? Yeah, the Jazz and the Suns are playing right now. It's pretty damn close. I got that playing this season right now. I got about 5.5 left in the fourth quarter, so we definitely keep an eye on that score for sure. That's without a doubt. But in other sports of the day, we had the Minnesota Timberwolves come up just a bit short, losing to the England Patriots 157-1. Washington Wizards go to Orlando, beat the Magic 131-116. Oh yeah, New York Knickerbockers. I know you New York Knicks fans, y'all still out there, y'all still exist. Y'all having a hell of a season, so y'all out and about, showing y'all faces with 2 But hey, came up just a bit short due to the Boston Celtics in the close game 101 to 99. We'll get to the Nets and Pelicans in just a second. Of course, you saw the wild card mark, the top play of the night. Boy John Morant and his Memphis Grizzlies went down to the dirty South, went to hot Atlanta, ATL Shawty, beat them up 131-113. Dallas Maverick, lose to the Houston Rockets 102-93. Charlotte Hornets go down to Oklahoma City, beat up on the Thunder 113-102. San Antonio Spurs go to the Rocky Mountains, go to Denver, Colorado, lose that battle 106-96 as the Nuggets take care of business for sure. Come on now. He was just playing to say, what's going on? Just a quick update on that game. 4:15 left in the fourth. Phoenix, Utah just hit 96-95. Utah, 96-95. Utah. Come on, my TV. I need you to just, oh, man. Tighten up. I don't know. Maybe there's too many people at home. That's what I'm Wi-Fi. I think I ain't put it down. I need to buy this down. I got what I got. I ain't got a bell with me. But I held off when the KD return and Brooklyn Nets because that was going to be the story tonight. How does Kevin Durant look in his first game back since February 13th? Been a real hot minute between Kevin Durant and on the floor. Everybody was curious. Unfortunately, with James Harden being out once again, we don't see what the Brooklyn Big Three really look like. But what can you do? So let's take That's good. KD, Curry. Nets versus the Pelicans. Are you Pelicans or Pelicans?
Being injured in his first game back last night, or 2 nights ago, rather, if that might have had a little influence in their decision to bring KD off the bench.
Ball and Lonzo let him bring it up, initiate offense, recognizing a good post up by his counterpart and puts the ball where it needs to be. Cohesion and repetition together. And the one thing I wonder about is
technical difficulties. The user error. Hey, it happens, man. You know.
Underneath, wow.
Check back in with you again when we know a little bit more.
Great reporting, Malika. Thank you. Side pocket 3 is pure against Kyrie, but he got good defensive help. Pull up.
Lord. Oh, here we go. That makes sense. I should unmute the page. I know. I'm tech stupid sometimes, y'all. Y'all do better with me, y'all. Well, we gonna talk about this next. I swear we is.
An Aaron lob for Zion. Not even he could get to that one. Chioza back at the other end. Gets the layup.
See, I told you just
in many
work
terms,
with your
very
boy. I
irrelevant.
got you.
Isaiah Thomas, nice little ball fake, and knocks down his
Good to
first
see
shot
IT
last night
out
in
there.
Atlanta. What a
Isaiah
great
Thomas,
story.
the guy
What a great
out there,
comeback
little
for Isaiah
pull-up.
Thomas.
Um,
Griffin underneath, and he muscles it in.
You know, Blake Griffin gets his bucket.
Zion inside, contorts his body, adds a little hang time for the bucket for
Zion's
7 consecutive
inside,
months.
that's for sure.
And then a couple of months ago, played for USA Basketball,
Look at that move.
showing the world he was ready to come
Now,
back.
Zion, we just
with
got
the
to see
layup
with
inside.
Zion if he can get that outside.
Misses
game
the
going.
second, but the Pelicans have tied it at 33. Griffin at the buzzer.
Wow, is that Blake Griffin?
It'll
shooting
count,
threes?
says James Capers.
Wow.
A better job closing out, not just letting guys shoot the ball.
Thanks so much, Dan. Best of
When
luck.
does Blake Griffin start shooting and making
Well, Malika-
All
threes?
right, thanks a lot, Malika.
so I said it about
I guess that's the
3
magic.
quarters of the
when
way
you get
through that first quarter. They were outscored 10-zip
Look at
in
this.
fast break points.
Look
As
at
Blake
this.
gets a jumper to go. The other thing, Mark,
For this guy, Lonzo Ball, he's been conspicuous by his silence at the offensive end. The pass in traffic. Zion with a great time back to Adams and one.
Okay, Zion with the nice little pass.
Hey, it was just there, okay? Nice cut from the
Oh,
weak side.
Blake.
Blake Griffin got that
Blake
bounce
still got some bunnies in him.
Where you were going.
He said, I
Coach.
still got some hops.
Into the paint,
homie.
Isaiah Thomas. A lot of contact, no call. Adams with another offensive
see,
board and
Adams
putback.
muscling up.
He gets
Look
it
at
to
the
go.
boy.
12 of their 39 points have come on second chance opportunities.
I see.
So it's helping them stay afloat.
Fat. Oh,
As
LaMarcus
Aldridge hits
Aldridge
that
trying to
turnaround
find the fountain
mid-range jump
you.
shot.
Is that what we doing?
Aldridge just had a couple of field goals as well. A little dribble
Man.
handoff action. Chioza steps back from 3
Is
and
that what
knocks
we
it down.
doing?
8-point lead for the Nets. Johnson kicks it out to Griffin. Aldridge from downtown. Got it.
Wow. Even Aldridge is shooting.
You know, listen, this is what's going to happen with the
What are you gonna
Nets,
do
right?
with
Little
this?
catch and shoot opportunity for you.
Okay, Lonzo.
And
Lonzo
in
Ball.
comes Kevin Durant.
Here comes the Slim Reaper. The Slim Reaper. Hey, yo, Chico, the Slim Reaper coming.
Saw his mother there briefly. Wanda courtside.
Oh, man. Let me
With
chill out.
7:37 to go, there she is.
Oh, they go Mama Red.
Person that
She over here looking like
He
a chandelier.
credits for his resolve and his ability to persist through
Mama, you the MVP.
difficulties growing up.
The absence of Brandon Ingram, scoring is going to be much more difficult. Lonzo's got to be aggressive.
And KD hits his first shot of mid-range
Can
from
you
about
come out
15
with
feet by Brooklyn. without the layup.
That mid-range game. Ow, sniper like.
Bledsoe with the floater. Got it.
ED and Bledsoe. Look at that
Ran
Slim
up
Reaper.
court.
Look like
Got the
a
layup.
newborn
He
deer
looks like
just
Kevin
coming
Durant.
down the lane.
Kevin Durant checked in just a few minutes ago
Tell
in the
you,
second quarter for the
like
first
a
time in
regular
23
deer.
games. Kyrie
NBA.
Irving not skipping a beat. Durant in the front court, guarded by James Johnson.
Okay.
Rejects the screen.
I know
Claxton
y'all
now on the
watching
move.
this.
Gets that to go.
Okay.
Bledsoe turns on the Jets, had it blocked by Harris. Good defense by Joe Harris. Jeff Green off the nice dime inside.
Even Jeff Green
lead is up to 18 with 2:20 to go. Zion against Jeff Green lost his footing.
Who's over there
back out the
James
ball?
Harden hair? They need to tighten that man up.
Lonzo Ball has been shooting the ball extremely well.
Kyrie
Wide
Irving,
open three.
open.
Nobody in the same area code as Kyrie Irving.
You can't leave him open.
See how it shakes out with Brooklyn. James Harden missing the game tonight because of a hamstring injury. Boy, Durant, catch and shoot poetry in motion.
So much more.
It's a back and forth
in the second half, Mark.
Yeah, they lost their resistance. A nice lob pass by Durant to Aldridge for the bucket.
Playing their fifth game in 7 nights.
They're without
it's
one
hard
of
to
their
be the guy
elite
that's
scorers
7
in Brandon
foot.
Ingram. So when Ball had been on the defensive end that's
What
required,
are you
how
gonna
many
do with
open
that?
threes did they get? Brooklyn, so many catch and shoot opportunities from three in that first half.
Damn, Joe Harris coming
South Carolina AU squad there. Kyrie Irving.
Oh my God, those handles are ridiculous.
That's not even fair.
Oh, that's not
in
fair.
his bag like the fries were at the bottom. Wow, Kyrie.
49%. The guy's 49% off the dribble mark. It's ridiculous.
Just incredible
Get your big ass up.
spellbinding skill by 7 of 12 from the field. Durant off the screen. Harris from the corner, and he knocks it down. There was a scene, Doris, earlier this year.
I don't know why you would, Mark. He's 61%
on
on catch and shoot. Like Joe
like
Harris
this.
is
So
ridiculous
scoring.
with any kind of time
Wait
and
till I read
space.
the stats off.
And so is that guy.
This is nuts.
This is starting to look like a drill right now for the Brooklyn Nets. James Johnson spins into the paint.
What are you doing?
Nice pass to Williamson, and he got the friendly roll.
That spin was so unnecessary.
Around the screen.
Got busy.
Nice dime inside.
Nice
Little
pass,
ISO here
KD.
against Lonzo Ball. Harris with the
look
weak
at
side
that
cut.
pass. Nice pass. Look at the
Great
pass.
ball
Look at the
movement.
share.
Goes around the horn. Harris with the show and go.
Oh,
And inside, finished off by LaMarcus Aldridge, team in the league at about 119 points a game. The only questions that linger as Jeff Green knocks down a season high. They've made 15 out of 23 attempts. The only questions are at the defensive end for the Brooklyn Nets.
So the game is significant all of a sudden. And I said, it's been better. And he said, it's a combination of things. It's technique, it's awareness, it's communication.
The top 10 is often such a barometer of whether a team wins the NBA championship or not. Bruce Brown with a little bit of jelly. Pelicans have numbers going back in the way. Johnson. Contact and one.
Shout out to the Man Down podcast.
James Johnson from the wing.
So definitely check them out.
35-point lead, 40 seconds to go. Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas.
I'm trying to figure out why, too.
Thomas got into double-digit scoring last night, albeit in that loss in Atlanta. Up high.
They kind of alluded to it might be
Brown on the other end of it.
Or they did say it.
It's in like a nautical tight top and some shorts, I believe.
All I know is when you got a nice
when you're that hot, Doris, you can wear anything you want. Fucking flame, man. The way he gets buckets.
You got to be soft.
Inside whistle
You
and
gotta
one.
find a way
Count it.
to get them gels right.
Trying to find himself a little niche with this Brooklyn team as Jackson Hayes finishes off the alley-oop.
Got some solid players on the roster.
In a game against the Sacramento Kings earlier this season, I remember calling that game, and Kyrie Irving came out from the opening tip, just burned down the building with his shooting. But everybody looking forward to the play-in set.
No, come on.
And
You're
then-
talking about the
NBA
Golden
got
State
this
Warriors
new
last night.
look,
Steph goes for 41, 30 in
little,
the second half.
play-
The shot
play
making
shit.
was ridiculous by Steph.
And another turnover. Brown with active hands in the passing
out.
lane up to Chioza. It's University of
Right
Miami
on
to the
Golden
University of Florida about who might or might not win it, and
In that last spot.
kind of makes everything exciting when we get around to the balloting.
Between 7 and 10 seeds.
Bruce Brown from the foul line.
That'll be
Johnson underneath
interesting
with the reverse layup. Alizé
later
Johnson.
on in the season at that mess. Oh, look at KD.
Mama Prue Brooks.
139, 111, man. That wasn't even fair, man. That old Pete Town. What are we doing? That old Pete Town. Thank God. That stuff like that. Good for KD. They try to work out something to get KD involved, work off some rust. You do it against a team that's just, failing to find their identity. Nobody who knows what's going on with they have no idea. Damn it, man. What you doing, Brent? What you doing, man? If you don't have your TV on, man, this game is overtime. 102. Phoenix in Utah got the number 1 seed, the second seed in the West, man. They duking it out. Let's see if they can get a winner before we go on the air tonight. So that was KD's return. I said I'd go over this match again. KD did well. He did real well with first ring back since February 13th. You guys saw the highlights right there. He looked like Slim Reaper. Let's see if he can stay off this internet bullshit, the rapport, doing foolishness and shit like that. But I wish he would just focus on ball because Kevin Durant is such a problem to defend. Every now and then he'll come up with good plays. I wish he would do more, but my goodness, Kevin Durant is such a mismatch. Y'all saw how LeBron did work done in those finals with the Warriors and Cavs. Straight pulled up. Damn, like 2 feet behind the 3-point line. So LeBron looked right at him and said, "Come on, face up." LeBron didn't want that smoke. Wow! He's an assassin, man. I mean, you can't do nothing with that. KD played 19 minutes. 5 for 5 field goals, 2 of those were downtown. So went perfect on the shooting night, all 5 attempts. It's perfect on 5 of his free throws. 7 boards, 1 of those was offensive. 5 assists, had a block. 17 points. Plus minus plus 2 and 2. So he played good, efficient ball. He did. First game back in almost a month and a half. 6 turnovers. So you don't want that. You don't want 6 turnovers for sure. But let's be honest. KD had a solid game. So you can't really say too much bad about this game tonight. He did good thing for sure. Of course, Kyrie went on 24 points. You see the assists. He got 6 assists. He got himself a lot. He kept his turnover to a minimum, but only at 1, so that's pretty good. 46 downtown, 7-14 shooting, 50% shooting. But Kyrie, man, I'm telling you, he can stay healthy as well. Honestly, if literally the Nets stay healthy, they can coach. I'm not going to disrespect them. I take that back. I'm not going to disrespect 76ers because they managed. They managed to literally not really lose a lot with the beat with the up. And now they're kind of working back into the game. to the flow. Rushing in. He came back on Saturday, but I'm not gonna disrespect him. I can't do it. You got to give him a props for not letting this shit sink. Kudos to them. They're pretty much running back and forth. Phillies half came back. We're coming down to there's probably like a month and a half left in the regular season. This is the important part when people gotta stay healthy. It helps when you have 3 superstars on your team. If one goes down, you got 2 more. Then when one comes back, you think that you're losing something, and you're not. It's crazy that I just think it's crazy damn near yearly. Before those buyouts, everybody would call it Blake Griffin and Marcus Aldridge watchdog. I mean, I even kind of alluded to it. I might have said it too. We crow too. I'm okay with it. But, gee, Marcus Aldridge put in 22 points. 3 boards, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 4 for 4, 3 throw line, 2 for 2. From behind the arc, 8 of 12 shooting. I mean, geez, he balled out. And Blake's 13 minutes in the 4 for 6. 2 for 4 behind the arc. 2 boards, 2 assists, got a block. He chipped in 2 points. I mean, looking up and down that whole roster, that whole game, everybody chipped in. I'm just going to do that. But hell, on against the New Orleans Pelicans, you might as well start knocking off the rest off as a team. And then if James Harden's in there, I'm not a hypothetical second person, but at 159, 111, the division a lot worse. And at least dropping 25 to 30 points on the defense. So, you'll turn to KD, only playing 19 minutes. Pretty sure he'll probably continue kind of bench restricts. If need be. I wouldn't say a rushing back. It's a hamstring. You saw what happened with James. He tried to come back, probably a couple of days too soon. And now he's going to be evacuated and losing it. Don't rush. You got a lot of ammunition on the team to hold on to issues. No need to. No. You got Kyrie still falling. It looks like everybody else is starting to contribute to the team. It's Phoenix Suns and Utah Jazz. 113 to 110. Phoenix up. So still keeping an eye on that for come up with finishing. other news. Sean Miller, coach at Arizona, leaving the program. He has been fired. And 1 year left on his contract. He's had some interesting issues, you know. So the program had been entangled in a 2017 federal investigation into corruption in college basketball. And you know, Sean Miller's name has been linked, to the situation. Self-imposed political campaign. You know, the crazy thing is, the board of region approved. They thought giving the man more money was a bright idea. Oh yeah, you know, you got these NCAA issues swirling around your head, and yeah, we're just gonna give you more money, give you more power. I'm confused. You know, that tells me so much about the corruption of college sports that they was considering giving him an extension even after all these different type of allegations with the NCAA swirling around this man's name, and you were thinking about giving him an extension. You know, we don't mind that. That shit doesn't matter. You know, allegations, you know, bribery, you know. Are you winning basketball games though, son? I mean, let's be honest. That's what that is. That's what they're saying. That they care so little about cheating, doing wrong things, doing illegal things. But what is he providing with? And it's nuts, y'all. I've never understood any type of situations like that. But you know, speaking of allegations, there's one man out there that is really has his life ran hell. Let's actually kind of see why they let your boy Sean Miller go. Let's see what they talking about. Because he was lying. What they say. Wisconsin's kind of fly though.
Sean Miller has been let go as the men's head basketball coach at the U of A. News 4 Tucson sports director Paul Cicala here with me now to break it all down for us. Paul.
Shocking to many on campus, but not surprising to a lot of the insiders. Now, for many, the question wasn't if Arizona men's basketball coach Sean Miller would be fired, but when. After the notice of allegations came in last month, citing the accusations of corruption within the Arizona men's basketball program, the tide seemed to shift against coach Sean Miller. And now this. After 12 years as the head of the Arizona men's basketball program, Sean Miller is out. In his over a decade in the old Pueblo, Sean Miller compiled a record of 302 wins and 109 losses, including a record of 150 victories and 68 setbacks in Pac-12 and Pac-10 play. Miller took Arizona to 7 NCAA tournaments and 3 Elite Eights, in addition to 5 regular season conference championships. But with a major NCAA infractions case still looming over the program and a university self-imposed postseason ban for the Wildcat men's basketball team, The decision to fire Miller was inevitable to many insiders.
Yeah.
Apart from the FBI investigation that sent former
You got the
Wildcat assistant
FBI
Cook
looking
Richardson
into
to
us,
prison,
bro. You
the
got to
NCAA
go.
notice of allegations issued in October charged Arizona with 5 level 1 violations, including a number of academic misconduct and improper incentives by former members of Miller's staff. U of A athletic director Dave Hickey met with the media earlier this afternoon and said, before making this decision, the university wanted to let the NCAA investigation play out.
And quite frankly, it's played out far longer than any of us.
Yeah, I mean, let's just keep it real, bro. Hey, you costing us money, but that's what that's why it makes no sense why these ESPN they give an extension. You're bringing us too much bad heat, too much bad publicity. You're a liability. Rightfully so. You got to go. You just need to. They said the FBI. Man, that's probably the FBI and IRS are the two things you don't want to hear connected to your name. It's a problem. If you got FBI near your name or IRS near your name, you got a problem. You better lawyer up and get the best defense people. Like, look, you better go dig up Johnny Cochran. He get some voodoo queen to reincarnate his ass or some shit for real. I mean, Sean Miller, I don't know what you expect, but he got his own issue. But I want to play this clip from our day stream on Monday's episode. My sister joined us. She's a licensed esthetician, and it's kind of going to tie in this whole Deshaun Watson case. You can guys definitely go back and peep the whole episode, but just a quick update on the Deshaun Watson situation. Yesterday I kind of played the whole clip of Shorty talking, but this is kind of sums up everything in the last 24 hours.
This morning, we're hearing for the first time from one of the women accusing Houston Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson of sexual misconduct.
Deshaun Watson assaulted and harassed me on March 30th, 2020.
Ashley Solis was the first woman to file a civil lawsuit against the NFL star.
I got into massage therapy to heal me. Deshaun Watson can rob me of that.
She claims Watson touched her with his genitals during a massage in 2020, similar to what the other 21 women who have filed suits allege, including Lauren Baxley, who did not appear at Tuesday's news conference, but a letter she wrote to Watson was read aloud.
I am furious that the talented and hardworking young black man that gave so many children inspiration is nothing more than a predator with power.
The 22 women, all massage therapists, accuse Watson of sexual misconduct during massage appointments.
In some cases, he takes pictures of the particular woman from Instagram and sends it to her and says, wear something like this because it's hot today, or it's hot in Houston.
Watson's attorney, Rusty Hardin, claims Solis asked for $100,000 in hush money before coming forward. In a statement, Hardin saying he asked Solis' attorney, Tony Busby, for the rationale behind the demand, adding, "We don't believe that the alleged facts show that Deshaun did anything wrong." Watson's attorneys claim Busby responded in an email saying, "We made a legit demand. You rejected it. We won't be making another." In addition to the civil lawsuits, Watson also faces a criminal investigation. Houston police said last week that a report concerning Watson was filed, but they did not elaborate. No court date has been set in any of the 22 cases.
Need to hurry up with
Hi,
that
everyone.
court
George
date.
Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC.
That court date. They got to hurry up with that court date. Because this shit is literally playing out in the media like crazy. But I want to bring this clip in, like I said, from Monday's show, the day stream. My sister, who is a licensed esthetician in the state of North Carolina, I know they might have certain similar rules and regulations, but just kind of take a listen for yourself, and I mean, let's just be honest. All this stuff is out in public. That it's pretty much public judge, jury, execution situation right now. Public opinion going on. So, I just want to set up the scene to give the viewers of what these women, are kind of in the situation when they are in an intimate setting like this. So. Definitely, if you guys want, you guys can definitely go back, check out the past episodes. But this is the day stream from Monday, and just kind of give context of the whole situation.
Since esthetician in the state of North Carolina.
So she's trying to study the stars?
Huh? No, bro. Esthetician, man.
Oh, my bad.
Oh my God. Like I said, see, don't mind him. He foolish as hell. I mean,
I'm good.
you know what I'm saying? I guess growing up with me, you kind of prepared for him. So I brought you on the show because you being an esthetician, is that the setting, like the kind of one-on-one intimate setting, is real similar to what a masseuse would have to deal with, right?
It is. So, like, as a licensed esthetician, there's things we do, such as Brazilian waxes. You have to get pretty much from the waist down, you got to get naked, whether you male, female. So, there's certain things that I do as a licensed esthetician, such as waxing and or body treatments where you're fully naked. So, there's things that you do when you're licensed. You have to go to school and you have to get protocol. You learn procedures. You learn about sanitation, and you learn about how to properly keep people comfortable and covered, because it's still a professional environment. So even though I'm not a masseuse, it's still the same intimate setting where someone is naked, whether you know them, you don't know them. So I have to protect myself as well as protect you. So if you're comfortable, even with the masseuse, not everybody's comfortable being fully naked. I'm not sure how you really get full body massage without being naked, but you know what I mean? There's ways that we do it. You're always covered at all times. So a sheet is always protecting you and keeping you covered. So as I'm working on one leg, only that one leg is out. You're not totally stripped naked and just laying there. If someone's like that, that's a very uncomfortable situation, whether I'm in my own personal practice or working for somebody else.
Right.
It's not going down, not on my watch, because I spend too much time to get this money to, it takes time. I had to spend hours in school, and to not only do hours in school, I then have to go get licensed by the state of North Carolina or whatever state that you're living in. So there's things that I'm learning and things that I'm doing that if you have no business being in these type of fields, if you're not trying to uphold to those standards. That's just my personal opinion.
Right.
So, and this is why I kind of wanted to bring you on the show, is because, these civil suits they're stating real questionable. Yes. Because
even means there's things that I'm hearing that's just very questionable. Like the one chick saying, somehow he ejaculated on her. Well, how to get so close to your face that's
what we were saying.
Because in a professional setting, for me, again, I can control if someone hormones or whatever happens to make someone get hard, because as the male anatomy, you could just look at something and it happens.
Right.
If you're an adult, we're aware of what happens. So if you're face down and then you flip over and you're like that, me personally, I'm stopping the service and I'm letting you know, hey, you need to either get this under control or either the service is going to stop.
Right.
So if I'm feeling that uncomfortable, I'm not about to continue to sit there and that it gets to the point that you're stroking yourself or whatever happens, that you get to the point you ejaculate. Something just does not make sense.
Right. And that's the same thing we said.
Me personally, because then it falters for people. I personally feel like there may have been a time that he may have gotten away with doing this with so many women that he got to that one that was actually professional and she checked his ass.
Right. Well,
and
see, that makes
now it's an issue.
But that makes sense because you in that situation, a man gets hard, and you know what I'm saying, first of all, like you said, if that's not what you're about, you stopping it right then and there.
Yeah.
And I don't care what you saying, when somebody get ready to come. It's just like there's signs there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously, there's signs there.
A face is made, a noise is made.
If you are down by his penis and stuff, you move.
But even as a man, though, I've never witnessed. I'm not gonna say it ain't possible. I've never witnessed a man go from hard without being touched, stroked any
Right.
type of way, whether it's him, me, whatever's going on,
Right.
to just so
Just
how do
squirting
we
everywhere.
get there?
All ski,
How do we get there?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
do we get
You know what I'm saying?
Get that fire hose
right,
under control.
You know what I'm saying? Just nut everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
like Oprah, you get a nut, you get a nut, you get a nut.
That's
You know
what
what
I
I'm saying?
mean. Just nut everywhere.
Right, you know what I'm saying? That don't make sense.
Yeah, and that's I'm like, because to me, you have to be near to have it land on you,
Right.
like, because he's saying it's landing on her
the vicinity
face,
of your face.
Right,
your face.
right. And what do you? Okay, as a
Right.
so your profession.
Hey, CC, we're uncensored. You can keep it
Yeah,
real.
you say what you gotta say,
I'm
but-
just saying,
I
yeah.
was like, I ain't know how
No,
much I gotta be, and I
no.
Be you.
Hello, come on, don't get shy now.
You about to ask something?
No, go ahead.
So in your profession, is there any time that you had to be that close down to a male's genitalia?
Yes and no, but see,
Okay.
it's kind of different. So the only time I would probably be anywhere near a man's genitalia is if I'm doing a Brazilian wax on a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even in that setting, I'm handing you a towel so you can
Mhm.
cover yourself, and I'm going to ask you to hold yourself so I can apply the wax and do what I do.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
not
key
getting
right
really
there.
close, but
That's
I'm
key
getting
right
only close
there.
enough to ensure that I'm pulling at the proper method. But not
Right.
even then, you really don't even have to be like face close.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I'm going to be close enough that I can see what I'm doing, and I'm doing just how I would be
Mhm.
with the female. I'm gonna be in the same
That's
percentage.
key. That's
right
key
there.
information
Right.
right
I'm
there.
always going to make sure that in that man's service, yeah,
Mhm.
because you have different things in the female body. Yeah, sir, go ahead and here's a towel for you.
Mhm.
Shift your stuff to the left or the right, whichever side I'm working on. Put it
Right.
on the opposite. We good. There's no
Right.
need for me to touch you unless I'm telling you to move your hand properly or I'm telling you to stretch it back a little bit. But
Right.
other than that, no. Even
Okay.
in that
Right.
essence, you're not about to just sit there with your dick out and I'm about to touch
Right.
you.
Right. Dick
We're
just
not
like. So
yeah,
then like that.
no, sir.
What we doing here?
Yeah.
But,
What the hell is going
that
on?
goes to the other thing that we have mentioned too. Is like when the first one said that he touched her with it. I'm like how? I mean, I'm saying like
No, I can understand if he's like, you know, if he's erected and he like brushes
even when
against her
she said,
arm.
even when she said the towel's on there. Now technically the towel can touch you, but at the same time,
But
that
even in a massage thing, like I'm thinking if I'm on my back and I'm getting a massage and she's doing my right leg, for
Right.
instance, only my right leg is
It's
exposed.
exposed.
The
Right.
rest of me is covered up. So even in that, as if I am butt booty naked, I'm
Mhm.
covered. And even as a male, if you were to happen to get hard at that point, and as a masseuse, if you notice and you are uncomfortable, you have a right to stop the service.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
We
always
walk
been my
out the
biggest
room.
thing.
You have
Mhm.
legs. That's what I'm not understanding. If you're so
Right.
uncomfortable, why ain't you walking your ass out the room?
Right.
Because
And
me
I
personally, I'm gonna ask you once nicely, professionally, hey, sorry,
Mhm.
sir, I understand this was going on. Because again, things happen with people. It's natural. If you're
Mhm.
embarrassed, it just is what it is. You don't need
Right.
to be in that field. But
Mhm.
if I'm coming to you and I notice that happen and I say, sir, can you please, I'm gonna give you a couple minutes. And if I leave and come back and it happens again, I have a right to refuse the service and stop the service at that point
Yeah.
Right.
and
Boom.
report you. Because that's what you're supposed to do. Especially
Boom.
if
That's
you're
another
working in a
key part
company.
right there. Report you. Well,
So
damn,
that's the thing
sis.
I'm not understanding.
Yeah. I mean, it is nuts. I mean,
No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. It's funny because like you know, I went down to Charlotte for the Easter weekend, and we were talking about this with our mom, and we are all candid. So I just and it sparked it. I was like, oh, I gotta get this.
Yeah, y'all. That's my wild and crazy sister right there. But no, she's a professional woman. I needed her to set up kind of the scene of what it is to be a female in that position, so that anybody could, with this being out in the public, everybody can go ahead and get their own, you know, um, opinion about it, but go in with some information that can clear some things up and kind of, because and this was always kind of one of my things, and like my sister alluded to it, professionalism, and always covered up. In all these civil suits, you're saying it's naked, But you know, that's what I wasn't understanding is, you know, what can you control in this setting? That if you're, you know, none of these civil suits are saying anything that he forcibly grabbed them or held it down, or, you know, none of these suits are saying that. So, you know, maybe I'm not going down the route of saying rape involved, you know, because none of these suits are saying forcibly touched, forcibly held down, weren't allowed to leave. You know, they're not saying anything of some kind of form of false imprisonment. You know, of what we know so far. You know, let me clarify that, what we know so far. So, I mean, this scenario gets crazier and crazier by the day. But again, based on my sister, they're hopping on the show, kind of setting the scene. Because in one of these last suits applied to the son, it came out that it was from extradition. You know, kind of similar situations as an extradition in suit. But man, I've never seen so much, you know, crazy shit from one case over just, and that's just the times we're in with social media. Like literally, this whole case is playing out all over the media, all over social media. It's not my situation. But coming up on an hour, boy, definitely enjoy talking and chatting it up with you guys. We're definitely, God willing, be back tomorrow. And hey, no, for sure, no doubt. Like I said, are you iPhone users going over to your store and go download the I.O.W network app? It's up and running. Android users, it's coming soon. I promise. But until then, of course, we're gonna take you guys out on some Silent Hill for sure. Silent Hill, the artist, and the song "Strolling at the Bottom," Pick and Roll. Look, until then, God willing, see you guys tomorrow. There I am. It's your boy Rockamore, Modelo Mar. We out. Love somebody, hug somebody. Peace.
Silent Hill TDS. Hitchhikers. Let's go. Yo. Pick and roll with the bowl, whoa, watch the smoke unload. Let my soul sink into the flow, feel the flames below, ready to go, light another pack, watch the blunt roll, let it go, release to the beast, about to take control, overload, burn another shrub to keep my mind sedated, elevated, felt elated from withdrawal but never faded, alcohol, pumping out my system, in need of patience, point, blatant, do it in reverse until the points taken, put it in work to muscles jerk, and my joints aching, numbers don't lie, but I think these niggas point shaving. I am on another high. You can only taste the fragrance floating on the stove. Bodies below, twisted, agitated. Hand me another gram, watch me break down and light this bitch. Explosive tendencies, watch me spark and ignite this shit. Put the game in a chokehold with a tighten grip. Niggas inciting shit, hoes peeping, they bite their lips. Cold hearted bastard, give a hot picture, icy kiss. Take a buzz to another level and heighten it. My karma is Dalai Lama, the smoke for enlightenment. Nigga drag me to hell with all the hounds and Leviathan things. Reach for a pack of guards, cause I'm about to smoke a quick. Pussy popping and percolate, I just want the smoke circulate. Losers will spectate and the haters will speculate, but I'm too busy taking all this vapor straight to the face. Damn. Shit. Oh, man. Shit, pretty good. Hey, man, you got a light? Fuck that, I'm just shit. Pick and roll with the bowl, whoa, watch the smoke unload. Let my soul sink into the flow, feel the flames below, ready to go, light another pack, watch the blood corrode, let it go, release to the beast, about to take control.
Whoa, whoa, watch the smoke unload. Let my soul sink into the flow. Feel the flames below, ready to go. Light another pack, watch the blood flow roll. Let it go, realest to the beast, about to take control.